Good afternoon, everyone. How are you doing today? It's good to have you here. Hi there, Canal Preppers Argentina. How you doing? Let's see. I'm trying to move some things around on here. Okay, straight. But good to have you all here today, and welcome. And thank you for joining me. I truly appreciate it. And today, my discussion is, are you driving prepared to defend? And I wanted to get others' insight on what they are doing as far as when they are traveling. Hi, Chicken Big Mountain. Good afternoon, and good afternoon to you too, Yaya's Best Life. And welcome, my Renaissance Grandma. Hey, GT Grows in Alaska. How you doing? Hey, Rebecca, Touched by Yarn. Good to have you here, Rebecca. How everyone doing today? Y'all having a wonderful day or a semi-wonderful? I don't want to say a bad day, but how you all doing? I need to get this up and running so I can see on YouTube the Texas, not the Texas, but the chat. Yeah. Hi, Jocko KS Cop Watch. How you doing? I like that name. I got an uncle named Jocko. How you doing, Kentucky Survival 76? Good to see you in here today. And I fell asleep. I missed your live yesterday, Kentucky Survival, so I got to watch the replay. How you doing, Fed Up American? Welcome. Hey, Brutal Bob. How you doing today? Hope you and your wife doing well. Hey, Vision Preparedness. How you doing this evening, Mr. R&D? Hey, all about the banks. How you doing? Good to see you all today. Hey, Baker Baker. Good to have you. G Mama Grows. Thank you for being here. ATM Tim. Welcome. And Dan Permaculture Food Forest. How you doing? Let's see. Hey there, Paris Eye Photography. How you doing? Good to see you here today. We still have to get together about those comms. Um, hey, Psalms 146. Okay, you'll be listening in the background. You always cleaning. uh, that's a good thing. Hey there, Deacon Prepper. How you doing? How you doing, Chef Fine as Wine? Good to have you here today. Let's see. Hey, Burnaby Sanchez. Good to see you today. How you doing? You all, today our discussion is going to be about, are you driving prepared to defend? So, the show of hands, who all are prepared when you leave your home? I know we talk about home defense, but your vehicle is very important as well. So, the show of hands, who all are prepared to defend yourself and your family in your vehicle? Hey, RJ Funches, how you doing? Hey, that drunken chef. Thank you for stopping by. I know you always busy and out there barbecuing up some things, making things taste delicious and look delicious. I appreciate you coming by. Thank you. And you all please check out at Drunken Chef Barbecue. He got some famous rubs. So check him out, you all. Drunken Chef, can you please drop your link before you leave? Okay, I appreciate you checking in while you at work. Let's see. Hey Tamara, how you doing today? You just you got a date with your granddaughter? Oh, that's so sweet. I just finished talking with my grandbaby. She was with some playmates today. But thank you for coming. Hey, Cena Renee's apartment stead. How you doing, sis? Yes, Drunken Chef said, please remember to hit that thumbs up if you haven't already done so. Thank you. Hey, Joshy with Skinner Farms. How you doing? And we got Triple S Bandit 757 in the house today. Hey, Black Guns and Gardens. How you doing? We got Crafty Mom Creations. Hey sis, how you doing today? Good to have you here. We got Badass 93 staying in the house. But I see a few hands. Be ready today. Thank you for coming in. Be ready today. And Chris W Outdoors. Good to have you in here today. And I'm about to go back up and look at the chat in regards to being prepared to defend yourself when you're in your vehicle. And are you practicing situational awareness as well? So I see a few hands. G Mama Grows, Burnaby Sanchez, Chicken Beak Mountain, Baker said, me and the wife have the vehicles ready. That's what I'm talking about. G Mama Grows says she's out there in public transportation right now. So yeah, hey Good Eats Homestead, how you doing? How you doing, Mountain Maple Ranch? And Boxdem Teas, good afternoon to you. And Donna Divine Prepping, how you doing, sis? Good to have you here. Yes, it's wonderful to have you all here. Thank you so much for being here. But when it comes to being prepared, when you're in your vehicle, are you taking the necessary steps and do you have the necessary tools to defend yourself? I know not everyone is willing to have a firearm, but you can have any other forms of protection while you're in your vehicle as well. And Cena Renee's apartment stay says she shot a gun one time and cried all day afterwards. I think I'm emotionally ready to try again. That's awesome. You're ready. That's awesome. Hi there, Food Fest official. How you doing? Hey, Urban Garden Chronicles. How you doing? Good to have you here today. I keep moving this thing. Coach Mary Ma, how you doing today? Good to have you. Let's see if I can go through these comments. They said IFAC on the headrest. Absolutely, IFAC is one of the most important things to have, even if you don't carry a firearm. because anything can happen in your vehicle, and you should be prepared to save your life and your family's life and someone else's at the same time. Hey, the everyday life of an OCD is Chick. How you doing? Let's see. You say you on your way to pick up. You go on your way to pick up a vehicle, not a vehicle, but a weapon. Your vehicle is also a weapon. That is true. I tell people never get out your vehicle. Your vehicle is a weapon. It sure is. Hi, Audrey's living life. How you doing? Baker Breaker said not only weapons, A2, but a get home bag, ditty bag for the woods, a couple nights out, never know. Absolutely. Always have a get home bag in your vehicle, which I do have one. I have clothes, personal items, hygiene, items to start a fire, meals ready to eat, the MREs, water, and other items as well. Shovels, things that can help repair things as well. So some tools I do have, but that's a good thing to say and let everybody know that you need a get home bag because you never know what could happen. Kentucky Survival said a Glock by the driver's seat, a AR behind the back seat with vest. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. And Chris W said he's from London, UK. That's awesome. Hey there, Henry Stitcher. How you doing? And Devil Dog, hoorah. Good to have you in here, Devil Dog. Yes, indeed. Good to have you here, my friend, my friend. But hey Erica, my fly family. Good to have you here today, sis. Uh let's see. Let's see if anybody else made any comments real quick. You're taking a break from packing gifts, packing grits. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, love some grits and got to have those packed away. Got to have those packed away for preparedness. A wonderful thing. Hey Rita's Roost. How you doing today? Good to see you in here. And those whoopie pies you made today was delicious looking, and you sat there and ate it in our face. I never had any homemade whoopie pies. But you all, when you are one of the most important things when you're out and driving and out in public is having situational awareness, because having situational awareness can prevent you from being in a situation. It can actually save your life. So when you're driving, I know when I'm driving, I normally carry two weapons at times. I will have one on my persons and I will have one in the armrest. Not the armrest, but in between the armrest and my seat in a holster, which permanently stays in that spot. But yeah, mirrors, don't forget your mirrors. Always utilize your mirrors. Um having Yeah, I that's one thing I haven't done is keep any vest in my vehicle because I don't want it to get heat or be affected by heat. because a lot of like I have vests from I don't know, I haven't really done too much research, but I just heard that it can cause some damage. But situational awareness, like Nightbot put up here, situational awareness, utilize situational awareness at all times. So as I was saying, I do keep firearms in my vehicle when when I leave the house or if I'm traveling out of town. So the main thing to do is be observant of your surroundings. Um, that can save your life. That's what I was going to talk about too, as well, Urban Garden Chronicles. So the firearm in your car is in a safe in the car or just when you're in the car? When I'm in the car, it's not in the safe. It's where I can easily access it. But if I'm not in my vehicle and I have to leave my weapon, if I have to go into a building that don't allow you to carry a weapon, I do lock it in a lockbox and attach that to my vehicle with this steel cable. So you can have a setup like that. Heard of people locking theirs in glove compartments. I really don't trust the glove compartments because people can actually crack those open. Uh, Kentucky Survival 76 said AR steel plates are best for a vehicle vest. Okay, I do have a few of the AR 500 brands as well. Um, yes, make sure you remove your weapon when you get out of your vehicle whenever possible. But if I know that I have to go into a building for a short period of time that don't allow, I will put it in the safe. And that's the only time that I would as of now. Absolutely, Miss Coach Mary Ma. Absolutely, stay ready. But a lot of people travel and they don't think about things that could happen. But me, I do. I want to be prepared if I won't make it back home. I want to be prepared if something happened. I'm trying to get back home. That's where your get home bag come into play, and that bag comes into play when you can't make it home. So you are ready. And it also, if you're a firearm carrier, your firearms are very important when you leave your home. You may have a steel baton, you may have pepper spray or something like that. But I prefer firearms. The others are secondary, third, or whatever. But firearms is my first choice. But you still have to have the right mindset of when to use the firearm and when not to use that firearm. And also, I just want to say to everybody, um, deadly force is always your last resort. Always figure out a way to get out of a situation without using your firearm. But that's when situational awareness should already be kicked in so you will know what's going on and how to get out of a situation or prevent yourself from being in a situation. Absolutely. Um, Henry Stitcher said the best armor for a vehicle is good used military grade interceptor OTV AR 500 have been known to spall. All I have is an ice pick in my driver's side door, which is good. It's a weapon, but I'm known for having machetes as well. I don't know if you're comfortable with having machete, but to me, it's good. You can also use it to cut down wood as well. So if you have to build yourself a fire, you need to chop down wood. That's there, um, and for protection. Um, Hey, Miss VS Speaks Royalty. How you doing? Good to have you here today. Let's see. I know I seen something. Okay. Baker said, call me crazy. I've been caught between gunfire. That's when decided I'll never be caught unable to defend myself ever again. Got my CCDW. Absolutely. That is like a lot of people actually don't wake up or realize how important it is to be able to defend yourself. Is so important, and it something like that being in a between a gunfire is very scary, and you don't have nothing to defend yourself with. It really is. And what's your GRW? I'm not good with abbreviations. Kentucky Survival 76 said he works out of his truck, so he spent a lot of time on the road. Yeah. And I know you stay prepared as well, being out there. You also take your German Shepherd with me? Yes, I get my baby German Shepherd on the 10th. Yes, I can't wait. Never be the aggressor. That's right. Never be the aggressor. And that's another thing that I teach people along with situational awareness is conflict avoidance. Always stay out of a conflict. If something does spark off, leave. You don't have to sit there and argue back and forth with people. People are killed every day for simple or minor stuff. So it's best to always walk away. You don't have to be the last person with the last word. Baker said, got my wife to get her CCDW. She is proficient now and we got each other's back. That's nice. That is awesome. Baker. Yes, the use of deadly force should always be a last resort. Nightbot posted it up. Boxed MT said, I can't get my wife on board for nothing. I don't want to force her or keep harping on it, but I think about her safety more than my own. Yeah, that's a tough one. Someone messaged me today on one of my videos about their husband not getting on board. He does not want a firearm in the home. But hopefully she comes around soon. And I would advise you to take her to a firearm safety course, and maybe she would see it differently after that course and see how easy it is to be safe with that firearm and knowing that she can defend herself and her family at the same time. So try to get her in the class. Thank you for coming, GT Grows at Alaska. Good to have you here today. Erica, my fly family says she keeps a machete flashlight inside my car. I don't store a handgun in my car because of break-ins, right? Yeah, that machete is nice to have. I love it. When I look down, sometimes I forget it's there, but when I do look down, I smile. That's a shame, but I smile. There are some excellent defensive driving and external hazards training classes. Good training is worth a lot. It really is. Hey there, Peterson Farms in Nashville. Good to have you today. You walk softly and carry big stick. That's right. Sorry, Tasha. Been home from work sick the last couple of days. Gonna head back to bed. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna call you or I'm gonna text you. I don't want to wake you, but I'm gonna check on you. Sorry to hear that you've been sick. You take care now, Josh. I'll talk to you later. Baker said, I believe in 2A. Hope to never have to exercise that right. Yes, we don't never want to use our firearm, but it's good to have it knowing that you have that there just in case. It's always nice. Hey Charlie, how you doing? Good to have you here today. RG Arizona Homestead, welcome. And Jim Spencer, good to have you here today. Let's see if anybody else came in. But yeah, um, it's always good to have a weapon, knowing you can defend yourself and your family and not even have to use it. It's just that feeling of knowing it's there. Yes, a machete, Miss Donna Divine Prepping. Yes. Yes, I'm doing much better. Good to have you. Uh, Miss Rebecca Touched by Yarn said, I sometimes have two big dogs with us. I should probably have him more often when I get out and about because they do let me know when something's going on. It sure does. Having those dogs, it does. Hey, Tay Eats, how you doing today? Good to have you. Baker said, we got one on the tractor, on the quad, in the truck, in the car, on the fridge, top of the cabinet, by the bed, under the bed, by the front door, and on my person. Yes, love it, love it, love it, Baker. What is your, Henry Stitcher said, what is your opinion on having prepaid legal in case you don't have to exercise your 2A? In case you do have to exercise your 2A. I have it. I have it with USCCA. I have it in the description of this video as well. I always promote USCCA because I have it. And I ask everyone pretty much on my live to get, and people that I do train to get liability defense liability insurance. It's just like having car insurance. It's there if you need it. You would always have someone, attorney that will represent you in court. So I believe in it, and I will always have it. And I wish everybody else would do the same. Hey, Nomadic Rat Pack, how you doing? And Score One with the big guy, how you doing today? And thank you for coming in. Good to have you. Crafty Leo said, I need a machete. Yes, get you one of the machetes. That voice text, because I was trying to figure out what was that last thing. Crab court. I appreciate you stopping by and showing support, Nomadic Rat Pack. Good to have you here. And oh, I forgot to tell everybody to type triple threat, all one word, to have your link dropped so everyone can connect with each other. It's a lot of great channels that's always in my lives. So you all connect with each other and enjoy the fabulous content that I do with each one of them. Hey, learning to grow my own. Welcome. Yes, USCCA for sure. Thank you. Yes, Peterson's Farm in Nashville. Legal insurance. Gotta have it. Got to have it. Take one of those peas out of there, Peterson Farm. You got a pea and it's not going to drop it. Henry Stitcher said, look into a bolo machete. It's made for fighting in the Pacific jungles. Ooh, got to look into that one myself. And back to driving prepared to defend. When you're in your vehicle, you having situational awareness. Are you, like, even if you're at a stoplight, are you in the position to get away from a situation? Are you parking right up on vehicles, or are you parking at least 2.5 to 3 vehicles space between you and the person who's in front of you? That's another way of being prepared for a situation. Some people may not look at it as that, but having that space between you and another vehicle could save your life. It gives you the opportunity to maneuver out of a situation, back up from a situation, and are you using situation awareness when you're at a stoplight? Um, are you have your face in your phone, your head down, your eyes closed? Are you observing everything around you? Watching your rearview mirror, your side mirrors, what's in front of you? Are you listening? Do you have your music up too loud? Because all that comes into play as being prepared to defend yourself when you're in your vehicle. Because if you haven't heard on the news, it's a lot of carjacking, which carjacking's been existing for a long time. But the holidays are coming, and it's carjacking is on the uptick right now. So be prepared. Um, Devil Dog, you've been run down a little. You need to take a rest. You do too much for everybody right now. You need to look out for yourself. Hello, Odom's Homestead. How you doing? Good to have you here today. Let's see if anybody else came in. Let's see. But back to what I was saying about situation awareness when you're in your vehicle at a stoplight, when you're pumping gas, being in your vehicle, are you prepared? When you get out your vehicle, do you have your firearm on you? Don't leave your firearm in the vehicle when you get out. You have to be prepared. Learning to grow, my own said, always driving prepared with situation awareness at all time. Head stay on the swivel. You got to be. You got to. And that's right, Goodies Homestead. That yes, carjacking and road rage. That's a point that I was going to make as well. People will shoot at you, get pissed off with you, and it can be over you getting a spot, even in the parking lot. They're killing each other's in the grocery parking lot because someone stole their spot. They feel like someone stole their spot because they got there first. And the same as someone cutting somebody off when they probably wasn't trying to cut someone off on the road. Are you able to defend yourself when you know that you're not in the wrong? Because people will come out full blazing. They don't care about you. And that's one thing that I want to say to those who do not believe in firearms. People will kill you. Why not defend yourself? Why not have the necessary tools? Like they say, don't come to a gunfight with a knife. It's not too many people being stabbed these days unless you're in a personal situation with someone, and majority of the time those are up close and personal confrontations. I'm not trying to be that up close and personal with no one, and I'm not going to allow someone to be that close to me. So to me, firearm is your first choice and your best choice when it comes to someone when your life is actually in danger. That's when you use your firearm. Hey, Cassandra, South Fulton Homestead, how you doing? Absolutely, nomadic rat pack. I've seen people get outraged for not turning on a blinker. Yes, and those people will shoot you birds, roll their window down, cuss you out, and flag their firearm at you, and really would shoot you. So I don't play when it comes to traveling. People will run you off the road. Learning to grow, my own said, prepared at all times. I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6, point blank. Right. Because when it comes to, I don't know if I say it a lot, and I want other people to realize and understand when it comes to my life and my kids' life, don't play with it. Nomadic Red Pack said, last month I watched a guy take a spot from a lady that was sitting there waiting for it for 2 minutes. When the car backed out, it blocked her from taking this spot immediately, and he just pulled in. Right. And if she would have said something, maybe it probably wouldn't have been, it would have been a confrontation, and he probably would have killed her because that's what people do. Hey, LP, how you doing? Welcome. My fly family, how you doing? Good to have you here today. He said the best fight you will ever have is the one you avoid. Absolutely. Conflict avoidance. That's where it comes into play with that situational awareness. To keep yourself from being in a situation, you need to spot a situation before you're in it. And that's, like I said, situational awareness. Kentucky Survival 76 said, when they're in your safety bubble, they are too close. Right. Absolutely. Before that C hit, and they want to tell everybody a certain amount of feet, I always kept people farther than that from me. I don't want you near me. I don't want to smell you. And I don't even want you to touch me. I was OCD and still is. Hey, hand me down outdoors. How you doing? And welcome. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Go back through here and see if anyone else made any comments. Yes, you do. My wife tells me I'm paranoid. It's not being paranoid, it's being safe. It's being prepared. That's what it is. And being ready to save her life or your life. That's how she has to look at it. That's how she has to look at it. And like I said, when you're in your vehicle and you're driving, don't be driving just all in a deep state of la la land. Watch what's going on. When you're driving, you have to be driving for yourself and others as well. So things can happen. Things can happen in a split second. Henry Stitcher said, what do you think about a set of run flats inserts for your vehicle's tires? I haven't heard of those before. Run flats. Um, I have to research that. I may know what it is, but I will have to look at it. It's a lot of things I don't actually know the words for. Does that prevent your tires from exploding or what? How you doing, creating with Sherry Jones? Nice to have you here today. Hello, 9 Acres Family Farm. How you doing? Good to have you. Let's see. Don't y'all have a live today, 9 Acres Family Farm? Because I think y'all was scheduled at the same time mine. I thumbs it up. But I think y'all do. Henry's Nomadic Rat Pack said Henry Stitches a set of run flats are a must for anybody that can afford them for their vehicle. Hands me down outdoors said gotta be prepared these days. The crazy is all around us. Yes. And I will be doing another live on mental health. So I've been saying this for years. I've worked with mental health criminals. Mental health is a major problem in this country and other countries as well. And something has to be done about it. Really does. So I'll be doing a live on that one day soon. Vision Preparedness said all my vehicles have run flat tires. Okay. That's good then. If you got them, I know. Hey, RX Nails. Good to have you, beautiful one. Nomadic Rat Pack said the answer to question run flats allows you to drive up to 50 more miles on a flat tire so you can avoid a situation if you need to. No, I don't have that on my vehicle because nobody ever told me about that, but I definitely would check into that. Absolutely. Good thing to mention here, Nomadic Rat Pack. Thank you. Got to be able to get out of a situation if you have a flat tire. Because you ever seen those movies where people shoot people tires to stop them? That'll come in handy. It would. Learning to grow my own said just the other day, my son's school in Connecticut had an active shooter threat with SWAT and everything. I was 100% ready, no matter the situation. Thank God was no one actually there to harm the children. Yeah, God, that's awesome. Yeah, but things like that happen, and there was actually a shooting yesterday, I believe, at a school where a student and an adult was killed. Run flats are awesome, Turkey Survival said. Thank you, Baker, for coming and all your advice as well. I appreciate you. Metal or plastic inserts that go around the rim so you can keep driving on flat tires. Hey, Lulu's Treasure Trove, how you doing? Hey, Garden State Gardener, how you doing? Oh, he said he had a premiere video for Croctober 2022. Okay. Oh, thank you, Garden State Gardener. I appreciate your super sticker. Thank you so much. Or is it super chat? Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Crafty Leo said, yes, it is a major problem, and many are afraid to speak on their mental health issues. It is. It's a lot of people don't want to talk about it. But hey, working with mental health, I work with mental health children, I work with mental health adults. Best believe I see it here on YouTube. I see them, I smell them. And some of the I ain't even gonna say, but yeah, mental health is everywhere. It's everywhere. I have to apologize, Triple Threat. I am a ringer. I am a retired professional. What you apologizing for? Uh, Hand me down outdoors say in Illinois, only criminals can carry guns. For us law-abiding citizens, you have to jump all kinds of hoops. That is sad, and this actually in other places as well. That's it, but it's crazy. The crazies, they get handguns before a law-abiding citizen does. Hey, my tiny garden, how you doing? Good to have you here. He said, I'm not going to say anything either. Yes, I'm just saying, like, I sit back. I'm a watcher. I'm a watcher by nature, and it's in me from going to school and having parents who taught me well. So yeah, we're gonna have that discussion on another live. Absolutely. Uh Nomadic Rat Pack said, my arsenal is registered. The sad part is the criminals do not have to do that. They sure don't. They sure don't. But that's why us law-abiding citizens who don't go out here robbing and stealing and killing and raping and murdering, be prepared. That's why I say when it comes to my life and my kids' life, you come over here, you're going to be dealt with. Even if a lot of people say, no, you have to drag that body in. But if you put your hand through my window, it's getting cut off. So you won't have no way of putting your hands on me. I'm going to do what I have to do for me and mine's. Everybody else may do theirs differently. But when it comes to me and mine's, I'm going to do what I have to do and not have the liability insurance. And I'm going to make sure I stay my tail out of jail. 9 acres said, line not a sheep, only kneel to God. Yep. Paris Photography said, I am a public servant, but I am also antisocial. Thank you for coming, Lulu's Treasure Trove. I appreciate you coming and you stay safe and have a wonderful week as well. And like Nightbot says, situational awareness. Situational awareness will save your life and keep you from being in a situation. So practice situational awareness. Keep your eyes open. Use your peripheral vision. I do all the time. When people don't think I'm watching, I'm actually watching. Stay alert. This won't be a long live today. I'm going to cut this off in a few minutes, but when you're out driving, be prepared. Have situational awareness. Stay alert. Um, Another thing is that I want to say, when you go into stores, how are you parking your vehicle? Are you parking in between two vans where you get out your vehicle and nobody ever see you again? Park where you're seen. I like to park far away from the front because it'd be too much activity down at the bottom. You got a troll in here. Let's see. Thank you, 9 Acres Farm. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And Triple S Bandit says, stay alert, stay alive. Absolutely. Yes, indeed, Miss Cena Renee. It's your right to be able to protect yourself and your family. It's your right. Don't let nobody else tell you wrong. Weapons are for protection. And I'm not going to get into the government thing, but you know what I'm talking about. If not, research what guns are for. Thank you so much. But when you think about yourself and your family, do what you have to do. But have that mental and be in the right mind and think before you react, because sometimes not all situations have to be dealt with a firearm. Also, like I tell you, conflict avoidance. If you're not into firearms, you can have a steel baton, you can have knife, pepper spray, many other things. But like I said earlier, the holidays are coming. Women, please be careful out there. Don't go alone. Stay in. Don't go out at nighttime. You are a target. You always been a target. They have a lot of sex trafficking. When you're in your vehicle, lock those doors. Keep your windows rolled up. I don't have my car lock where when I put my car in park, my doors pop open. I don't do that. You can't unlock my door or open my door unless I unlock my door. So change those settings on your vehicle to where your car will not pop, your lock won't pop when you put your vehicle in park. Because people will run up on you when you're not even looking. So that's why I say have situational awareness. The times are getting rough. Prices of food, gas, carjackings occurring, people trying to steal whatever you have. And I'm not going to let that happen. Not going to have it. That's why I stay ready. And I teach my kids to stay ready. They'll point things out to me that something is not right with people. I watch people, look at them, and you can tell that something is not right. Hey, Jamie's country living, how you doing? And hunting and stuff with J and J. Welcome. I appreciate you all coming in. I really do. Let's see. I thought I saw a comment. That's right, Miss Cena Renee's apartment stead. You should be able to protect yourself and your family and make sure you research your city and state local laws on what when it comes to firearms. Make sure you do that as well. And um let me see if I can post up this website real quick where you can check out your local laws. Post up this website. You just click on the state that you live in, and it will populate your state and let you know the other states, the reciprocity where you can carry a firearm. But at the bottom, once you do your state, at the bottom, you should just continue scrolling down. It'll tell you all about the gun laws for your state. So check that out, please. I just dropped that link. If you're still in here, check that out, please. Let's see. Triple S Bandit 757 said I come back part every time, even at the house. Stay ready. Got to stay ready. And Jamie's Country Living said they're getting bad. They really are. I don't play with no one. I see somebody that's strange. I'm giving you a strange look, letting you know I see you. So don't even try it. Don't even try it. Learning to Grow My Own said I came in chat late, but did talk about insurance for your firearms. Yes, the USCCA liability insurance. It's in the description box of this live. I posted in all my videos. Thank you so much, Jamie's Country Living, and thank you so much, 9 Acres Family Farm. Hey, Planet Garden TV, how you doing? You're welcome, Jamie's Country Living. Nomadic Brat Pack said, Tosh, I am in agreement that every time you park your vehicle, you should be aware of your surroundings and look around before you unlock your doors and get out. Absolutely. I go to a gas station. Before I actually park, I'm looking to see who's all outside. If it's any confrontation going on, if it's too many people, and they're just standing around, not pumping gas, it just be like a group of people hanging out, I'm not stopping. And the same as when you're traveling, going out of town, don't stop at places that look sketchy. I don't do sketchy. I'm not stopping to restrooms. No, we're not doing none of that. I stay away from a lot of things, and that saves me and my kids' life. It really does. Nomadic Rat Pack said a good example of this is we had a deadly shooting a few months ago at a grocery store I frequent. Right. And I bet you that happened up front of that grocery store. It always be a confrontation because everybody trying to be first. Everybody want that front spot. It's not that serious. A lot of us, knowing me, like me, needs to walk. So I'm parking in the back. I'm not fighting over a car spot. But those of us who have that mental capacity to know that it's not that important, we have to be careful because it's crazy people out here that are mentally ill. They will kill you. So be prepared. Have situational awareness. Keep yourself and your family out of danger. Vision Preparedness said mace, bear spray, hairspray. I know about the hairspray with the lighter. I'll light somebody up. Oshilinus PC simulation stuff. Thank you for coming. I'm glad you was able to catch it live. Henry Stitcher said, don't forget to check out the laws on carrying other weapons and tools as well, right? Because some states don't allow you to carry a certain inch when it comes to a weapon. But when you have a concealed carry weapon, some states allow you to carry certain knives. But if you don't have a concealed carry weapon, you can't carry that knife. So check with your laws. I know it's listed up under the CCW. It'll break it down for you. Let me pin that to the top as well. So if it surpassed some people, they would see it. It'll be at the top. So you all please look at that USCCA reciprocity laws, and it will have listed the gun laws for each state. It's very important to have that. And when you're traveling, so like I said, be prepared when you're traveling. I would never leave the state of Georgia where I live without a firearm, without a knife, without pepper spray, without my steel baton, without my little poker, without my knives. I just don't. All that goes with me. So whatever your choice is, but like I say, a firearm is the best, but you don't have to use it. But if you have to use it, you have it. And like Kentucky Survival said, back in when possible. I'm the queen of back in. I be willing it. I done got my 18-year-old. He will it in the back. He back it up. He know what to do. Be able to get out of a situation, even if when you back in, you can and leave some space behind you when you back in, because that'll give you enough space to back up quickly and ram a vehicle in front of you to get out. That's just me. I'm not finna be boxed in. Not gonna happen. Hey, Polly, good to see you, Polly Ditmerz. How you doing? He said, getting ready to leave the house, but I thought I would stop by and say hello to one intelligent person. God bless. Thank you so much, Polly. I appreciate you stopping by. Y'all be safe out there. Like number 75. That's awesome. Nomadic Rat Pack said, Tosh, it did happen up front at the store and just inside the doors. Right. People don't care. They really a gunfight right in the doorway of a grocery store. When I say people are crazy, they are crazy. And I'm going to be prepared when it comes to these crazy people. You're not just going to do something to me and my kids. Not going to happen. Hey, Christopher Panat. Blessings to you too. Kentucky Survival 76 said, watch out for markers on your vehicle, money zip ties. Yes. Who's that? Carbon Q mentioned that in another live about those zip ties. It's a marker for, I think, kidnappings. I think that's what it was. But great advice, Kentucky Survival 76. And Nomadic Rat Pack said in Oregon, any knife over 6 inches criminal offense. Right. Yep. That's why I say check with your state laws, because not everybody could carry a knife at a certain length. But hey, Lashes Journey. Good to have you here, sis. Always here to support. And Gina, happy Tuesday to you too, sis. And Polly Detmer said, I do deceptive lighting of the outside and inside the house, deceptive parking as well. Don't travel the same route every time going to work or wherever one may go on a daily basis. Be unpredictable. That's what I say. Yes, indeed. Great advice, Polly. And when you're driving, another thing on my list is when you're driving, and another way to be prepared to defend yourself, is having that situational awareness. If you notice that someone is following you, head to a police department, go to large crowds. Really, it's crazy. It's even scary to go to a mall because people shoot you at a mall. They shoot you anywhere. But that's why I try to tell a lot of women, stay from outside when it gets dark. Um, if someone is trying to follow you, you'll notice if they try to follow you, if they following you after a certain amount of turns. But always get 911 on the phone. Let someone know that someone is following you. If somebody try to ram you in the back or run you off the road, they're to me, they're using deadly force if they're doing that. Do what you have to do, but check your local laws because I'm going to do what I have to do, but you don't necessarily have to do what I do. But I know what I'm going to do. So these are things you have to think about because people are killing and kidnapping and raping and tying women up in the basement of their houses. It's always on the news. Somebody been missing for a certain amount of weeks. They crawling out of a house half naked, chain around their neck. A man done held this woman captive, raped her in his home, and she finally escaped. Crazy. But if she took the necessary steps, I don't want to blame her or anything, but you got to be alert. You can't trust these people in the streets because I'm not going to trust them. If I have to take you out, I'm going to take you out. If you're trying to grab my child, I'm taking you out. You're trying to kidnap my child, I'm taking you out. It ain't going to be no pulling and tugging. No, I'm going to do damage. Nomadic Rat Pack said, Tosh, I was really unaware about Henry Stitcher's comment about carrying tools. I will have to research that. Right. Air spray in the door of my truck. Absolutely. You have a blessed day and thank you for coming and your advice as well, Polly. I appreciate you. Hey, Nancy with our treasured home. Nice to have you here today. Yes, our treasure home said, yes, that is right, Tarsha, about backing up. Also, let USCCA know when you're traveling out of state. Okay, I never did call them and let them know I was traveling, but that is a good idea to do. Don't answer any questions. Right. Learning to Grow My Own said, I really enjoy your live chats. Thanks for sharing this information to the community, Triple Threat. Thank you so much for being here. And I appreciate all of your advice that you give as well, Learning to Grow My Own. Everyone who comments in this chat are helping others. And that's what I'm trying to do is help others. And I appreciate every last one of you all. And once again, like Nightbot says, situational awareness. It'll save your life. Use it. Henry Stitcher said, tools carried for no other reason than for a weapon can be considered concealed weapons in many states. In an example, a framing hammer, screwdriver, or monkey wrench if you have a manicure soft hands. Well, a lot of people keep those type of things in their vehicle, you know, for certain things, but it can be used as a weapon. And maybe the gun laws for certain states don't allow that. But please do research your state. Like Nightbot says, stay ready so you don't have to get ready, everyone. Thank you for listening in, Lashes. Yeah, it's a lot of craziness. Yes, be alert. The use of deadly force should always be your last resort. Yes, indeed. But if you have to, know what you're getting into, know the laws, get that USCCA before you have to use it because it will be very beneficial to have. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, everybody. I want everybody to know and understand it is your right to defend yourself and your family, but not the criminal's right to do harm to you. That doesn't compute to me. Don't come here trying to do any damage to me and my kids. And it's my right to protect my kids, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. Thank you, Urban, for still listening in. Thank you, RJ Funches. I appreciate you. Yes, everybody, please type triple threat, all one word in the chat to have your link drop, please. Your phone messing up on you. So sorry about that, Crafty Leo. Gotta have a phone working. Joko KS Cotwash said, in Kansas, open carry, getting in your car, leave weapon in holster. Yeah, I don't mind putting mine in a holster, and then I carry one also. Thank you so much for sharing it out. Learning to grow my own. You on your laptop now? Thank you, sis. But yeah, we're not going to be too long. I was going to just do 45 minutes to 1 hour today. But be careful. Stay ready. Cassandra South Fulton Garden said, Tarsha, you're saying all the things that my dad has been telling me for years. He fusses at me because I don't carry a firearm. Right. And your dad is absolutely right. You have to stay prepared. You need a firearm. Like, it's scary for those who don't believe in a firearm. It is very scary. It is your right. It is your right. So please do whatever you have to do. If it is a firearm or it's with some other form of protection, do what you have to do. And I think I saw before I got on, Black Guns and Garden. I got to watch his video. I saw a steel baton in the picture and a cane as other forms of protection. Y'all, please go out and check. Let me see if I can get that video up. I haven't been able to watch the video yet, but he has a video up about other forms of protection. What's up? Let me get that link and drop it so you all can watch that. You'll probably hear me on this keyboard. Sorry. This is not even level. But his video about other forms of protection. Y'all check that video out. With Black Guns and Gardens. Psalms 146 says she keep her 9-iron in the vehicle. Hand Me Down Outdoors said, I used to sell mace and other personal defense items. You did? That's awesome. And Cassandra Southwood and Garden said she saw Black Guns and Gardens video. It's very informative. That's nice. I'm glad you was able to watch it. I got to get over there and watch it. Audrey's Living Life said, my dad finally supports my decision to carry protection. I'm so proud of Dad. Yes. As a lady, we got to have protection. When I said in the beginning, we are hunted all day, every day. We have to. We ain't going out like that. Women got to stand up and be their own first responder. We got to protect ourselves. Even if a man is not around. We got to do it for ourselves. Crafty Mom Creation said it's sad that this is a topic, shaking my head, but we need to definitely be aware. We got to. If you carry and drive a lot, consider using a top quality shoulder holster is a must, better in the vehicle. Absolutely. Yeah. Um, Miss my Renaissance grandmama says she watched the video too. That's awesome. She said, yes, Crafty, it's been like this for a long time, but now because of social media, people are more aware of the situation around us. That is true. Yep. Gina says she saw the video as well. Hey, Ketorific Journey with Mike. How you doing? Good to have you here today. Ketorific Journey with Mike. He's former law enforcement as well, but he has awesome videos on keto, which I just started keto. And once again, the use of deadly force should always be a last resort. Don't need mace. Paris Eye Photography said, can anybody verify whether or not the myth of wasp spray for personal defense actually works? Never tried it before. Yeah, I never tried it. Goodies Homestead said, we have to protect ourselves. If you're scared, seek training. That's the first step, is seeking training. Get firearm safety before you even purchase a firearm, so you'll know what you're getting into. Get the firearm, get training first train with several different firearms, and then if you decide that you want to go that route of getting a firearm, purchase it, get training afterwards, so you can train with that firearm and get it on a regular basis. Don't just go one time. You have to stay proficient with your weapon, because you can lose it. That's with anything. You stop doing something that you're good at or learn how to do, you can lose it. That's with anything you do. Yep. And please type triple threat in the comments so your link can be dropped, everyone, please. The more we know, the better we are able to defend ourselves and others. You're right, Nancy, at our treasured home. The more we know, we all learn something new every day. It's a beautiful day here in Central Oregon, but there is still frozen water on the ground in the shade. Winter is here. Ooh, you in Oregon. And I think it's cold here in Georgia. They done demolished some of my garden. She said, I'm sure that will work. Are you talking about that wall spray? Oh yes, Crafty Bomb Creations. That bleach will work too. Yeah, that'll work too. Yeah. But hey there, Ricky Life 365. How you doing? Good to have you here. Vision Preparedness said, I have a knife 3T is trying to steal from me. Hey, Twin Brooks Acres, how you doing today? Welcome. Nomadic Rat Pack said, I do know that if you can get rubbing alcohol in their eyes, they'll scream like a little baby. Yeah, alcohol burns any type of what you call it? Is it membrane, the word I'm trying to get out? Like open wounds and anything like that. Henry Stitcher. Wall spray can be considered attempted homicide if you catch the wrong law enforcement. Wow. Did not know that. But if someone is trying to do harm to you, use it. That's all I got to say. Use it. I'm not going to be thinking about, well, am I going to go to jail for using wall spray? If a man is trying to grab you and put you in his vehicle, you got to go. That's just how I see it. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm gonna use it. Yep. The Ketorific Journey with Mike said, my thoughts are if you feel the need to carry, get training and stay trained and practice and carry. Carrying is a personal choice. It sure is. Yep. Like I said, I know for me, a firearm is what I want for my defense, and I carry other items for backup as well. But when it comes to having to use any form of self-defense, um, a weapon is not always needed. So get the training still and practice situational awareness. I saw an attacker get whooped with a tire tool once. Right. I'm not finna let nobody attack me. I'm gonna do what I have to do. That's just me. I'm gonna have to do what I need to do. If I have to grab a tire arm, I'm gonna grab a tire arm. I will. Um, Crafty said the wall spray is powerful. Hey, nothing but love. Welcome. Just stopping in to show my support. Hello, everyone. Please hit the like. Hope you all have a great day. I appreciate that. Nothing but love. Thank you for coming in and showing support. Let's see. Urban Garden Chronicles said, I am sharpening my new axe now and will put it in my car if it has a built-in knife. It has a built-in knife in the handle. Make sure you check with your you're in Canada. Check with your laws to see if you can carry those items because not everybody is the same. And like Nightbot says, situational awareness. When you're out and about, even at your home, when you're out and about, is discussion for the day. When you're driving, practice situational awareness. You want to make it back home to your family when you leave your home. And it's a lot of people who are unable to make it back home. And it's sad. But we have to be able to protect ourselves. So be prepared. Stay ready. Because I'm going to be. And I know it's a lot of questions people have, but do research. Do research. It's a lot of ways to research and get some information that you need. Our treasured home said, I am going to use whatever I can grab to protect myself. I am. Don't be scared to protect yourself. If someone is attacking you, don't be scared. Don't be worried about it. Go in beast mode. That's how I say it. Go in beast mode. No hold bars. I'm doing whatever I have to do to get that attacker off of me. And like I said earlier about the time of year, these criminals are up and about plotting, thinking about ways to get you one way or another. And also said about women, they are trafficking little boys, little girls, and women. So stay alert. Henry Stitcher said, I am no way trying to discourage anyone. I simply am saying know the risk factor, use the right tool for the right job. You're right. You're right. You're right. I'm not going to discourage anyone, but I know when it comes out my mouth, I'm going to do whatever I have to do for me and mine. Nomadic Rat Pack said, when an attacker might catch you off guard or a firearm is not an option, remember, a throat chopper punch removes the ability to breathe. Absolutely. Like I said, no hold bars. I don't care if I'm choking you, chopping your throat, sticking fingers in your eyes, kicking your shin, kicking your kneecap, kicking your groin. I'm doing it all. I'm doing it all. And I'm going to have a knife on my hip as well. And I'm going to be stabbing to get you off of me. I'm going to do whatever I have to do. That's just it. I don't care. At that point, I don't care about what could happen to me. All I know is that I want to save my life and my kid's life. And I'm going to do what I have to do. Don't let nobody discourage you or make you fear that you cannot protect yourself. It's your right to protect yourself. If you have a knife, pepper spray, steel baton, a poker, whatever, do what you have to do. Don't let nobody get you. Don't. Don't allow nobody to get so close to you as well. Don't do it. Cena Renee apartment stayer says she definitely want training, and that's a wonderful thing. It's not so many people out here that want to get training. They just want to get a gun, but they don't want to do the training. And Ketorific Journey with Mike said, I can teach anyone how to fire a weapon and be proficient. The hard part is them learning when deadly force should even be considered. Right. But whatever situation I am in, I'm going to assess that situation and use what is necessary to get out of that situation. But before you even get in a situation, use your situational awareness to prevent yourself from being in a situation. Sometimes things just pop off and you don't see it coming. But always stay alert to keep yourself out of it. Because like I said, I'm cutting off hands. If I do have to cut off a hand, that's not killing the person, but I'm cutting off his hand. I'm gonna do what I have to do. Hey, Tori's Brain Games. Hey, what the flock? And I'm not trying to scare nobody, or I hope y'all don't think I'm crazy, but I'm dead serious when I say I'm gonna do what I have to do to save my life and my child's life. Nobody, the person who's attacking me, I don't care. If you're trying to take me and my kids out, I'm gonna do what I have to do. That's just it. I'm not going to allow no one to do any harm to us. I appreciate you coming in, What the Flock, in Tori's Brain Games. Thank you for coming. But I just hope no one see me as being crazy. But you never know what you're going to do when you're in a situation. And I'm always in defense mode when it comes to me and my babies. I'm going to do what I have to do. Protect yourself. Go outlaw Jonesy Wells on them. Right. Absolutely. And like Ketorific Mike said, know those pressure points. Also, like getting that hands-on-hand self-defense, how to get somebody off of you is so important as well. I don't knock it at all. You can get somebody off of you and take off running by doing those pressure points on other people's bodies. But at the same time, I'm going to have a knife, I'm going to have a gun on me, but I don't have to use it. But if I have other ways of getting somebody off of me, I'm going to get them off of me. But if I can't, my body cannot handle, and I know my disabilities, it will be hard to get somebody off of me just physically. So I will have to do what I have to do. Everybody's situation is different. It's either you're a wolf or a sheep. You have to make that choice. You do. It's a choice that could change your life. It really will. Nomadic Rat Pack said, triple threat, great being in here. Great to catch your live. Gotta go duty calls. You take care, and everybody in chat, take care and be aware. Thank you so much, no matter what, Pat, and thank you so much for your advice as well. And hope you come back. Terrific Journey with Mike said, we all a little crazy. It's them what don't admit it that you have to worry about. Right. I'm crazy when it comes to me and my kids. I don't play. That's when you see the other side of me come out. And it's in all of us. It's in all of us. A lot of people say that mama bear, when it comes to us mothers, that mama bear come out roaring. That lion, I'm going to be that. You're not finna touch us. It's not going to happen. I don't, like I said on many lives, I don't care how old you are, because little ones, teenagers, kids, elderly kills. They will do harm to you. Middle age, it don't matter. It don't matter what race you are. People going to do harm to others. And it's been like this before, back in the Stone Ages. People doing harm. They were throwing rocks at each other back then. Now they got knives, guns, all kind of stuff. It's in nature for people to be that way. I don't know why, but it's your right to be able to defend yourself and protect yourself. Bleach in the face. I'm going to be going home alive. It is up to them if they're going to be going home alive. Right. Absolutely. I'm going to make sure I make it home. If that person is trying to kill me and my kids, I already know I'm the one that's going to make it home, not them. My mind is already made up. I'm going home. I'm going to be able to walk and breathe on this earth the next day. And having that self-defense liability insurance is so important. Because it's crazy people out here that don't care about your life, but I care about mine and my kids. Hey, Austin Lander Info, how you doing? He said the first time is always the one that is the hardest and will always haunt you, but it's always that fine line of the other person's life or yours, or was there a choice that defines sanity or insanity? Yes, absolutely. It's always going to be mine's, always. Learning to grow my own said, when it comes to defending you and your family, there is no rules when being attacked. Your attacker will not have any rules when they're engaging you for whatever reason. No hold bars. I'm going all in. My kid's going to do the same as well. Mama bear is the worst one, right? Because you got to do whatever you have to do to protect your kids, and that's what you're supposed to do. Like Vision always say, blow up the block. Hey, off the wall prepper. Good to see you. Ketorific said, there's an old saying in police work that has a lot of meaning. I'd rather be tried by 12 than carried by 6. You're right. Because I ain't going out. I ain't going out. Nobody ain't finna take me out. It's a lot of terrible stuff happening in this world. You got to be prepared. You got to be prepared. Hey there, G3GS Farm. How you doing today? Foxdem T said, in a self-defense situation, I'll embrace the crazy and use it for my protection. Right. I embrace it. I embrace it all because it's going to save my life. The old 12-6. Yes. He said, God bless. But yes, everybody. I appreciate you all coming today. But that's what I wanted to have a talk about, driving and being prepared to defend yourself and your family. A lot of people spend majority of their time away from home. Some people may not. But if you spend a lot of time away from home, and even when you're just going to the store, going out of town, be prepared. Like I said before, a lot of people have not made it home. Make it your priority to make it back home every day because you're not guaranteed to make it back home. Practice situational awareness at 100% when you're out and about. Use it, it'll save your life. And I'm going to end on that note. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And thank you all for coming in today. I appreciate you all for spending time and sitting here listening, and as well as chiming in on the subject. All that valuable information others have given is so important. We learn from different people through these conversations that we're having. It can save somebody's life. It does. And I'm so grateful to be able to use this platform. And sometimes it's not all about making money from having discussions. I'm willing to give out free information. The knowledge that I know, I'm willing to give it out for free. I don't care. I want everybody to hear. I want everybody to use this information to live another day. Because this day, this information could save somebody's life today. It can save another person's life tomorrow. And thank you all for being here. Semper Fi, Devil Dog. Thank you. God bless and love you all too, Miss Susan at Treasured Home. And once again, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Always be prepared. Thank you so much, Mike. The Ketorific Journey with Mike. Hit that thumbs button up, please. And G3GS Farm said, never say goodbye. See you later. You will be blessed. That's right. Everyone, see you later. Take care. Love you all. And always remember, the use of deadly force should always be your last resort. But you're going to hear from me always. If you have to, use it. If it comes down to it, use it. But don't let it be your first choice. If you have a way out and use your situational awareness, you won't have to use deadly force. You're welcome, Tori's Brain Games, and thank you so much. And your brain games keep me alert. It keeps me alert all the time, and I appreciate you so much, Tori Brain Game. Hey, Rip Curl Readiness, thank you for coming. He said, yep. Yes, you all have a blessed and wonderful day. Stay safe, stay ready. Love you all, and you all take care. Good night.